Another show on Netflix that has gotten a lot of attention is Tribes of Europa. The German sci-fi show is entertaining, exciting, and exhilarating. The 6-episode show was created by Philip Kark, who also directed and wrote many of the episodes. One of the biggest draws of the show is its plot. The structure and concept throw audiences into the thick of the action right away. Not a minute is wasted. However, Season 1's ending had a lot of people confused. Most of them were left with questions rather than answers. So in this video, we're going to try our best to explain things to you. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. What is the show about? Tribes of Europa is a German post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy series created by Philip Kark. It stars Emilio Zaccaria, Henrietta Confuris, David Ali Rashid, and Oliver Masucci in the lead roles. The series focuses on 3 siblings who get involved in the conflicts of the different tribes of Europa, who are at odds with each other and fight for dominance of the entire continent. If you think that's familiar, it's because the concept has also been explored by one of HBO's most successful shows, Game of Thrones. After their tribe is killed, the 3 siblings are separated and have to face the harsh realities of the world outside the familiarity and the comfort of the forest they used to call home. The mythology of the series is built right from the start, and every opportunity presented for world building is grabbed by the show. As the show progresses, many questions surface. However, the season finale concludes without resolving any of the problems and answering questions. The viewers are left to figure things out on their own, and they have more questions than answers. So, where do fans turn for answers? Look no further because we are here for you. Warning though, there will be spoilers ahead, so look away if you haven't watched the first season yet. Let's recap the first season. The series is set in 2074, when civilizations and nations worldwide were in a disarray because of a worldwide catastrophe. As nations collapsed, smaller microstates formed all throughout the continent. These microstates were also known as tribes, with their own cultures. They've been at war with each other in a quest to claim dominance over one another. Technology is not common and is priceless. Outside of the forest that is home to a tribe called Origenes, a mysterious aircraft crashes. After discussing what has happened, Jacob, the tribe leader, arranges a hunting party to check the crash site. The tribe's little children, Elja, Liv, and Kiano, discover that the pilot, although injured, is still alive and decides to help him. They also stumble upon a mysterious cube near the aircraft. The commander of a barbaric and savage tribe, the Crows, is also in search of the cube and makes it Lord Vivara's responsibility to find and bring the cube. Back in the forest, the pilot starts remembering things. He recalls that he is from Atlanta and tells the Origenes that there is an oncoming threat that can wipe out humanity. He tells Elja to return the cube to the Ark right before the Crows attack and decimates almost the entire tribe of the Origenes. Fortunately, Elja is able to escape all the chaos while Kiano and Jacob are both captured. Liv, on the other hand, is stabbed and presumed dead. Elja hides in a workshop and meets Moses, the owner, who ends up saving him from the Crows. All is not lost though, as Liv is rescued by a military force called the Crimsons. Jacob and Kiano are taken to the home of the Crows, the city of Brathok, and at this point the culture and backgrounds of the said tribe are shared to the viewers as Kiano and Jacob discover their new surroundings while plotting their escape and return to their families. Elja is bent on finding the Ark with Moses' help, while the Crimsons, Liv, gets caught up with the politics and Kiano has to win a gladiatorial match to finally be set free. Elsewhere, Elja and Moses finally find the Ark, that after coming across a few challenges. One of the questions viewers are asking is, what is Black December? At the beginning of the series, viewers got a glimpse of an expository text, which explained that much of the previous world had been wiped out by a catastrophe referred to as Black December. However, the dialogues that the audiences hear seem to indicate that no one really knows what that event is. Everyone has their own theories, but there is no established fact as to what it is. Moses reveals that in December 2029, everything that was driven by technology went kaput, and on December 31st, there was a blackout on a global scale, which downed all communications and transportation systems, effectively pushing the world back to the Dark Ages. Moses' description is the only concrete information people have regarding what happened. However, the reason for Black December as well as the person or people behind it were never divulged. How about the cube? Another mysterious object in the series that is never short of questions is the cube. When Elja first lays his hands and eyes on it, it looks like an artifact. Later, people learn that it's a piece of Atlantian technology. The pilot confides in Elja that it can lead him to the answers he is looking for, including more information about Black December. However, in order to get the answers, he must return the cube to its home. We know from the series that technology is scarce in the world of Tribes of Europa, but Moses says that the cube's Atlantean origin also makes it worth a massive fortune. Furthermore, the cube is an efficient guidance system that can transform itself into a laser gun. Lastly, it also contains a crucial message. Will the siblings ever find their way to each other again? In the show's first episode, viewers are treated to the fact that the siblings have a very strong bond. They even made a promise that they will always be together. However, as viewers have seen over the course of the season, they were separated and had to deal with their own problems. By the end of the first season, Liv had tried everything she could to free her brother and father from Brathok. It seemed that she was about to succeed, but her plan to exchange Greta the Crow captured by the Crimsons went wrong and resulted in a war between the two tribes. She barely managed to escape and ended up rescued by the Femen tribe. Kiano, on the other hand, managed manages to work himself into the good graces of Lord Vivara, and was finally given freedom after winning the gladiatorial match. However, his freedom came at a price because he had to kill his father Jacob to win. Lastly, Elja and Moses managed to find the Ark's location, but the cube ran out of power before it could further tell them what to do. Elja, in a moment of despair, tosses the cube into the water where a large container surfaces. They both entered the container, and the show cuts to credits. What a cliffhanger! We can guess that the container will take both Elja and Moses to Atlantis, its origin, and this means that the siblings will be further away from each other. There is a big likelihood that Liv will join the Femen tribe, while Kiano will slowly rise through the ranks of the crows. So, will the siblings ever see each other again? We have a feeling that they will cross paths with each other again and reunite. However, there's the question of how the siblings will feel once they find out that Kiano had slain their father to gain his freedom. What are the black swarms? Moses and Elja take the cube to Amena, who manages to fix it. Once activated, the cube reveals a holographic video message. However, it seems that the cube is not fully repaired yet. When Elja activates the cube in front of Bracker, viewers are treated to a red-tinted footage where we see a man, presumably the Atlantian pilot, surveying an unknown area. Viewers also see reddish-black clouds in the horizon, and they grow larger and larger, covering everything in its path. The footage is never explained, but there was a small clue in the scene before it. On their way to meet Bracker, Moses and Elja camp with an Asian family who is revealed to have fled their home in the east because of the black swarms. They also revealed that seeing the black swarms causes death, so it's highly likely that the clouds seen in the footage may be the black swarms that the Atlantean pilot tried to warn Elja about. Who are the so-called Tribes of Europa? During the first episode, viewers were introduced to the different tribes of Europa. This is the peaceful tribe of the Originists, which the siblings belong to, that were quickly decimated by the end of the first episode. The Crows, the tribe that invaded Originists, are a barbaric tribe, while the Crimsons have plenty of military might. However, not a lot is revealed about the Atlantians. All we know is that they are far more advanced than the other tribes in Europa, and that they are the only tribe that has managed to survive the Black Swarm. Viewers are also introduced to a new tribe in the last episode, when Liv is rescued by a woman on horseback wearing an Amazonian-inspired outfit, who introduces herself as a member of the Femen tribe. We have come to the end of our video. Were we able to clear up a few things for you in this episode? Do you still have unanswered questions? Let us know in the comment section. We will see you again in our next video.